Steady love, the way that he looks at me when he holds my hand. He wants everyone to know I'm his woman and he is my man. We can talk about anything, he's got nothing to hide. He's not afraid of his feelings, he's not a slave to his pride. He's giving me love so steady, he touches my heart, now I'm ready. He touches my soul and my spirit. He's giving me love so steady. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. I have never met a man that I wanted to be his wife, and then he came along. It's so natural to make a lie. You see, he's a perfect compliment, 'cause I'm a boss in my words. But when we're together, he just makes me feel like his girl. He's giving me love so steady, he touches my heart, now I'm ready. He touches my soul and my spirit. He's giving me love so steady. He puts every other man I've ever known to shame. I just wanna be with him, talk to him, sleep near him, walk with him, be with him every day. I wanna be lovers and friends and mother his children, make breakfast on Sunday and fight and then make up again. 'Cause if life's gonna be crazy anyway, I wanna do it with him. Steady love. Ooh, steady love. He's a good father, he's a good cook. He loves his music, and he loves a good book. See, I tell you how I know he's the perfect one for me. You see, say he's a warrior in the streets, yeah, but a king in the sheets. He's giving me love so steady, he touches my heart, now I'm ready. He touches my soul and my spirit. He's giving me love so steady. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, love me so steady.
Hand signals, ready? Yes, we are. See, what I really need is for Gaff to be in like a pink hot short, so I could see him, because we're on set and the bright lights and everything are just blinding. Although Gaff in a hot shorts would be blinding as well.
Okay, all right, we went there.
So we had, and we hate to say, but as these things go, sometimes when you're live,
Technical difficulties.
I don't even like to call it that. You know, I just think it's the new age of entertainment.
Right.
And with that, when people log on and when you're trying to establish, you know, a great stream, sometimes things happen. I was going to use other words, but I'm trying to be very, very politically correct. So, you know, I don't even know if it's a technical difficulty when it you know what I mean? It's just part and package of what we're trying to do as a team all
It's
together.
like, yeah.
You as artists, you know, the production squad, etc. So to all the persons logged in, thank you for logging back into the link.
Yes, indeed. Thank
Don't
you.
forget to follow, subscribe, like, and share the live. Very good. Share the live. Comment in the, I pointing like I doing a YouTube video. Comment in the thing. Comment in the comment section
below.
Give feedback. Make sure big up your artist. You can ask for a replay of any song, and this is kind of how we're gonna flow for the evening. So, you know, before we go on to our next guest artist this evening, I just want to touch on the heat. I mean, the concert showcase is, you know, stay in love. Well, I can see why.
Amen, amen, amen.
Well, I saw you in the first take. You threw your hands up in the air when she passionately said, "Warrior in the streets and king in the sheets." I mean, praise the Lord.
Mama.
So yeah, so. I think that the execution of the song was great. I mean, you claim the musical brainchild thing to the band, and obviously you have other musicians with you. But I think it really speaks to the dynamic that you both have in that type of rendition. I think that anyone with 2 ounces of sense could understand that there's a thing,
Correct.
a hot thing happening. Right? No, but that's important. You know what I mean? And it really translates. And when you think about online, and when you think about performances, you know, where you're not in an environment to touch artists or really vibe in person how we all used to, it's so important for the artists, the musicians, to actually connect with each other and sell it. And girl, did you sell that?
I tried.
You're supposed to go hard under the table. You're supposed to, like, you know, big up your chest, grin, and say, "I think it is my man."
To guy ring on it. So
yes.
Yeah.
Ring on. Just hold that up to the camera,
Okay.
baby. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
We good.
Good. So wonderful, you guys. Excellent performance. I think you and your musicians did such a great job. I think it was
you.
captured. The timing, even in the edit of the video, was really brought the song to life. Original, not original song. It's by who?
So it's a cover by India Ari. It's one of her relatively new songs. But we thought about it, and we were like, okay, yeah, this is actually the song perfect for.
Well, I think perfect for you, not even just for the showcase. I think you sing this at breakfast.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. That's the vibe I got. I think it really speaks to what the theme of the evening is.
Yeah.
I thought it was a wonderful performance by both of you.
Yes, indeed.
And I look forward to having you back with me a little later in the show. So with that, thank you both, and I'm going to invite my wonderful next guest. I'm so excited about this and her, Natalie from Naughty in the House. Woo, woo, woo.
Good night, everyone in Mirabelle.
This is why I love having you, because and Mirabelle. I think it's the one thing we really have in common, though, is that we just brought.
Yes, we established that from our very first meeting.
Yes, and that we were always going to speak like this and never change ever. You know.
You did admire that about me. I remember that much.
I did, because I am stuck in my past, and no amount of university is beating Santa Ground out of me, much today.
And I'm from Johnson.
Yeah, so, you know.
Good night, everybody.
So good night to all the viewers online and live. We now have the wonderful Natalie in house. Hi.
Hi to the viewers as well. I almost forgot we were live. There are a few people here, so I guess if you want to come to Iowa's, you can. Right?
Yes.
The bar is open. The bar is open. The venue is open. So for those of you that want to come, you can come on out. this will be going on all night, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, like, had I known, so Natalie's now my new marketing manager because I haven't said
I did study marketing at university.
You're right.
Yes.
So, the thing is, I haven't said that all night for my own self, so thanks.
Yes.
Let's move on to the music, girl. Like, how's it been? Where are we? Give me a status update.
Actually, right now, I love it. My whole musical history, if I had to give it, is very long and dreary. I've recently had a child, and no, I'm not pregnant. I'll address this right now since I'm live. A lot of people.
You should. I like
Yeah,
this, like almost like my own Wendy Williams show. It's great. Go.
And you are a very good host.
Let's go.
Yeah. So
Clarify, baby. Clarify.
Since we on Facebook, since we on Facebook Live, I have been. A lot has changed in my life. I've grown a lot. So I listened to Venetia, and that song was so beautiful. Yes, and I got married. I wanted to include that, but I didn't want to get too personal on the live since I done advertised that I'm pregnant for the third time.
Go. So you're not pregnant and you're married.
Yes, I'm married.
And you love music.
And we do hope to have children, more children in the future. But right now in the music, if it just feels so organic. It's the first time that I feel that even working on a song or thinking of a song or singing a song in a shower that is my own, that I'm writing with the assistance of my husband who also loves music, it feels very good. It feels very organic rather than sitting and having someone try to write for me and try to tell my story. Mm-hmm. So as much as I'm not releasing anything right now, I'm growing as an artist. I'm still singing. We're still performing in the bubble and stuff like that. And we'll be having a few shows at Nets. Sorry, I got to plug that in there.
Plug,
February
plug.
27th, we're looking to have some music. Venetia, I do want to have local artists on scene as well. And a lot of my fans who still exist, thank you very much. Shout out all 2 of you. And shout out y'all. They want to see me. So outside of the bubble, outside of the hotels, Dequan is here from Natty and the House. We will have him as well on the guitar, Finlay on the acoustic. It'll be a very chill vibe under the trees at Nats. So, and if Mirabelle has us here at Iwas, look out for that.
I love it. So, for your showcase, for the, In Love concert, you're performing perfect, and you're speaking now that you're in a much more organic, comfortable place. This is a song sort of released at your peak time. Am I correct? Would you say that with your newfound sort of, I don't know, inner peace, joy, I don't know.
You heard it from Venetia just now. You heard it in her voice.
Yeah,
you
passion.
said you were feeling the heat. You were feeling the passion. And that's what I want to evoke if I have to bring out something. I want it to be me. I want it to be passionate. I want it to be full of me.
Perfect. No pun intended. But would you say that in singing this with all that newfound vibe, heat, passion, a song that would have been released that was extremely commercial years ago, that was sort of, one of your flagship moments, when you perform it now, is there a different flavor to it? Like, does it make more sense? Because in every artist's journey, like you can bring back material, but because your life story, your journey is different, the way you're putting it out is gonna feel different as well.
I have probably more than 20 songs that I've never released, that were recorded years ago, that when I listen to them now, it has such a different feel to what it felt like back then when my voice was very raw and fresh and young. But over the years, I've sang Perfect so many times that I've heard that I don't even sing it how it's supposed to be sung. But I just sing it how I feel it. And that's the thing with when you're doing Perfect was written by Denicia Niles. I always shout out Denicia. She's very talented. It was just something that they just sat in the studio and just came up with. And it was at a time where it was my first song. You said it was a peak in my career. It was the first song I ever brought out. And it hit. Yeah, it hit. It came out and it hit. And we chose that one because we knew, we felt that it would hit. And I still perform it. People still send it to me. People still send me videos that it's playing on the radio. People still want me to sing it at a wedding. They want me to sing it here. I sing it there. And that's what keeps you going as an artist, because it's easy to stop.
No, agreed. And now that you're so in love, though, and that things are pretty perfect, like when you
nothing in life is perfect. Nothing is perfect. I'm far from perfect, and having I don't want to talk about him all night, but having my husband let me know that it's okay to not be perfect. It's even when we did the live recording here at it was such. I get anxiety, which I've learned over time that is normal. People get anxiety. And even in this time right now, coronavirus and all of that, I like it. I like right now in my life. I like that I'm learning. I like that I understand it's okay to fall and get back up. It's okay to come out now and sing and explain to people. I didn't know that it would be an interview, but I like interviews. I like to talk, so. Yeah. So, and I like Mirabelle as a host. Thank you, Gaff. That it wasn't you. but, but yeah, I mean, I like right now where everybody, it's a time where you don't know what's going to happen next. So you just do whatever. Do what you can. Do what is there. Take advantage of every opportunity. When Gaff said that this was happening, it was like 2 or 3 days before, I don't know. And, okay, let's go. Let's do it. There's an interview on Thursday. Okay, let's get a new outfit. Shout out Envy. Shout out Envy Boutique. And, yeah, so let's get it going. And, again, with my husband, he's very motivating. And so it allows... He's somewhere in here. Somewhere watching. So it allows it allows for you to open up and just keep going and just keep doing because the question I get every day is, are you still doing music? When your original question was, how does it feel doing perfect? I didn't want to do it. I was like, it's old. I want something new. I told the band, we're not doing them. Let's do something else. Let's do something new. But Perfect is my song. And again, I've been told by management at home that it's your song, it's your music. Do your music. And you never know. Someone can hear a song for the first time, and then that's it. It's gone. It blows up. I heard that song for the first time. I didn't know whether it was your song or not.
Yeah, we were just talking about it, actually.
But it's a very nice song, and that's because it's a very nice song. So if you have a very good song, just keep selling it.
Agreed. And on that note, I think we should cue your very nice songs.
Yeah, don't ask me no more questions.
No, but we're going to come back after. You know, ready? Wonderful. So stay tuned.
We didn't practice. Go ahead.
Can't keep your body pan lock. Me have your passion pan lock. Me have your body pan lock. If you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, that's how you let me. That's how you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up. Seven I need for another long time. So we are gonna chill in me and I am part. Now you God ask, where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch down. Mommy, me gonna ask you, pull up in a fast guy. I did fast guy, me I did fast guy. You know I'm feeling, I know I'm feeling. So I know if we do, yeah. Hey fans, higher ass kids, no vacancy. Last time you took up the place, but you know I'm a place, so you know a relationship. Me I go put your pan lock, though. Have your body pan lock, though. Me have your body pan lock, though. Me put your passion pan lock, though. If you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, that's how you let me. That's how you let me. That's how you let me go. That's how you let me. That's how you let me. That's how you let me. That's how you let me go. That's how you let me go. You gonna put your body lock, though. Put your body on lock, though. Have your body on lock, though. Have your body on lock, though, baby. On lock, though. On lock, though. On lock, though. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we back? We're back. Well, definitely heat and passion locked down. I saw you, do the thing.
Lockdown. I see Venetia showing off her ring, so yeah.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. How does it feel to, you're no stranger to the stage, and with COVID and everything, like you spoke about earlier, adapting is key. From an artistry perspective, just from a commercial perspective, looking at yourself perform in sort of, a really nice production, knowing that that's going out global. Where's your heart at? Where's your mind at right now?
My heart is on fire. I love it. It looks good. It sounds good. I was worried. Again, I've had to hold that title of perfect for such a long time that it was, in growing as an artist, it's good to understand that you can be okay and not be perfect. So, yeah, it was nice. It was really nice. Again, I'm so self-conscious, so I look at myself and I look at everything, and it's like, if I hear one little off something, especially if it's the band, they call me Lauren Hill. So
Just turn back quickly.
I'm a bit rough around the edges, but again, with time, you learn. When I started singing, I only heard myself. I couldn't hear the guitar. I couldn't hear the keyboard, the drums, nobody. I was just hearing myself singing. Now I've grown. I can hear things. I can
give that feedback and sort of mesh with everyone who's around you as well.
And it was really nice. So thank you, Gaff, for the opportunity, and thank you, Denicia Niles, for writing that song. She's a local. She's from right here in Anguilla. For those of you that are abroad that are watching this, she's from right here, and yeah, perfect.
That's great. Thank you so much. So, of course, to our viewers, make sure you like and give comments, feedback for our artists, for the music. You can
Kenisha Busby. I can see the comments.
You can shout some people out there.
Shout out Angie Ruwan, Severin, Tishan, O'Shea. Shout out Hola 211. Yeah, it's lit.
So yeah, so we're gonna so that was our wonderful performance by Natalie, and now we're gonna move on to our next
Shout out
guest.
Cheryl Richie, Dequan. People shouting you out to your little fans. Kyria.
I feel like we're gonna keep
Elson.
Natalie
Isn't
the
Elson
co-host
in
for
here?
the rest of the evening.
Elson is in here, and I could have been a co-host. Anybody need a co-host? Hey.
Yeah, I think you're gonna
Heather.
you're gonna stay there. You want to stay there?
Great show, Natalie. I'm still keeping the faith alive as I await that collaboration between you and Banky. Okay. Mirabelle gonna set it up. Shout out my cousin Hillary in Canada. Sharon, my cousin Jaya, everybody, 211, big up yourself. Everybody that's watching, my friend in Jamaica, Green, everybody that's abroad that's watching, thank you. In St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands, big up yourself.
I feel like I could go. No, you don't have to apologize.
That's just the two people that are abroad.
No.
The two fans.
So yeah, so stay there, and we're going to. It's fun having you there. We're now gonna move on to royalties. Who's repping? Who's repping for royalties? Sexual chocolate.
Good evening.
Are you staying here? Yes, stay. I mean, you can just grab my mic when you want, Natalie. I'm just making them up as I go along. I have no idea what's happening, like most of the time, to be honest.
Keep me here to keep the viewers up.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for having me. My name is Trevor Quilly. With the band and the artist Royalty. I'm originally from St. Kitts, and I've been living in Anguilla for 13 years now, and I've been wooing everyone with my sweet saxophone music.
Got to be careful how you say saxophone, though, don't
yes,
you think?
I really do have to be careful when I say saxophone.
Right, good. I mean, there needs to be some articulation there. So, is music all that you do? What else is happening in your life before we get into the sort of the COVID discussion? And
Okay, behind the scenes, I am a teacher by day, humanitarian as well, and I also dab in a bit of a few other things. I won't say online.
Oh dear.
In front of me.
Okay, wonderful. And so, so you're originally from St. Kitts, that's correct?
That's correct.
And when it comes to performing in Anguilla, I guess it's it's a bit of the same for everyone. Where with COVID and closing the borders, etc., it sort of really affected your ability maybe to go out and sort of a target market. I mean, I'm assuming that saxophone and jazz and sort of soulful music plays a big part in sort of evening cocktails, weddings, and sort of that target market. Tell me about how the past year and a bit has been with sort of the new dynamic in Anguilla.
Definitely. Before March 2020, we were performing regularly, weekends, weekdays, at various venues in Anguilla. And then here comes COVID. But I took that as an opportunity for me, as an artist, to grow, and most importantly, to reflect. What do I want to do with my music? What do I want to do next? Am I doing it right? What can I change? What can I improve on? So I've been using this past year, just about a year, to do that, practice, harness my skills, and whenever the opportunity comes, I would always go out and play my music.
Okay, sounds great. And when you look at how the world had already started to move, I mean, or had been online a lot, and then we were sort of shoved into this, streaming, virtual sort of live platform performance. How does it affect you sort of from an organic perspective? Because now you're playing to sort of, to an empty room. Thank you. See, that's why you're here.
Thank you for that. The transition to online, it has been smooth for me. I've had requests for persons to play happy birthday songs when they are in the US. So I've done recording virtually, play for them live. I've done requests, persons wanted to propose to their fiancés, well, future fiancés, and I've done that for them as well, even virtually.
Oh, very nice. So that just gives us another sort of. You want to give me the word? I don't know. I mean, you're moat wagging, so say something. I don't know. Okay, but is that because you're mostly a solo artist, and so you have more flexibility, or, you know?
For me personally, sometimes you have to perform for yourself, by yourself, and just you there or for a camera. So maybe just it comes naturally, right? To just perform in front of a camera and send it off to the person or do a live stream. You still a performance. When I came here to do the performance, they told me, this isn't a gig. It's a gig in my head. Right. In my head, there are people out there, and I'm singing and talking to them.
Oh, pretend. Oh, I got
not,
you.
well, not pretend. Well,
Wonderful. So, and you enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, definitely here at I was performing live. It was wonderful. Remember when Gav told me to stay still, but once the music is in me, I just cannot stay still. It's very difficult for me. So they had difficult time recording me. I think we had about 3 or 4 takes, trying to get me to remain focused and sing once. But
so
there you go.
All right, so we're going to use that as a perfect segue to launch your performance now in the Stay in Love concert showcase. You want to introduce it real quick?
The song I'm about to play is called Careless Whisper, and once we're finished, I could tell a bit of a history as to why I chose that song.
Sounds great. In the Stay in Love concert.
Well, well.
I mean, amazing.
I agree.
No, just
It was amazing. It was sexy. It was sweet. It was soothing. It was.
it was so sexy.
Yeah.
Sex, no, it was.
Oh, no.
That's a good tag, eh?
Yes. You said before we actually cut to your performance that you were going to give us a bit of,
Yes. The
background on the choice of songs. Sorry, I was so mesmerized that I'm finding it difficult to find my words.
The moment Venetia asked me to perform at this event, I knew immediately what song I was going to play. She knew it too. And she said, I knew that the song we were going to choose. That song, I've been meaning to perform that song live for a long time. And it's a song for not only persons who have been in love, but persons who have been in love with more than one person at the same time. So we have to give those persons recognition as well. Where's Nat husband? Where is Nat?
You're snorting. You didn't.
So yes.
It was so eloquently presented. Yeah.
So I don't know if it speaks to anything, but go ahead.
Yes. So
Bad.
besides the sweet sax intro, I mean, it has a meaning. Person out there not only in love with one person, there are others who celebrate love in different ways. So I thought they should be given that recognition as well.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your choice, for the not only for the execution, but for the creative reasoning behind it as well. Because sex at the bar.
You know,
Sex
you
at the bar?
Sex at the bar.
Oh, I like it. It now is. So, well, thank you so very much. We're going to loop
You're
back
welcome.
around to 12th Avenue again. And are we gonna chitty chat about this, or are we gonna launch straight into the performance and talk about it after? You wanna do that? We're gonna run straight to the performance. We're gonna get everyone liking, following, sharing, subscribing, and all the things you do to online things. That sounded really bad. Almost as hot as sex at the bar. That's happening next Thursday. Please don't miss it. Yes, good. Are you free Thursday?
That
Yes.
sounds good.
Yeah, so we're there. It's gonna start at 8 o'clock, and it's sex at the bar. We're gonna now go with 12th Avenue's performance of "Through the Fire." What's happening? Things are happening. Ooh, so we're gonna go "Through the Fire." I'm talking for no reason.
Love so dangerously. You're not trusting your heart to anyone. You say that you're gonna play it smart. We're through before we start, but I believe that we've only just begun. When it's this good, there's no saying no. There's no saying no. I need you so I'm ready to go through the fire, to the limit, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I gladly risk it all.
So it's amazing because we have the online audience just, posting, commenting, loving all the acts, loving the presentation, complimenting everyone. It's great to have such a supportive, viewership and feedback to what has been your project and just seeing it all come to life. It must be a really good feeling in this moment, not just for you, but for all the artists and just, the platform. And, tell me a little bit about how you're feeling in this moment.
That.
But
I'm trembling a little bit. That was very intense. It was intense doing it, and it was intense watching it. Like, wow. Like, yeah. I think the guys, they did a great job.
Yeah, I think it's really, it really brings together sort of the vibe that you wanted to bring to the table with the entire concept. I know that you mentioned that, Sam was part of the idea generation, but I think it's important to note that when you go from, idea to execution, and here we are, we've got, live crowd in house, we've got plenty of people watching online. It's the very first one. Such a great showcase, such amazing Anguillan local talent that through it all, no pun intended. No, because I think that we don't we probably take for granted just a little bit the past year, in the sense that unlike many places in the world, we've still been able to gather and still make art and still do music, and under maybe very difficult circumstances, because all the artists here have been affected, even, Titanium, everyone has been affected by the closed economy and that sort of thing. Well, closed borders, reduced economy, before, before I make it on.
We're all going through the fire.
Morning, but, I think it's affected everyone, but it just really shows the power of artistic talent and of innovation. I think that, we've been able to maintain some sort of closeness because we haven't had to stay in place for too very long. And so we get together, and the support and collaboration for me this evening is my favorite part of the entire thing, because, everyone, I can't even speak English. All persons are artists and musicians. And, technically, if you think about it, if we were in the perfect economy, we'd all be vying for business, right? And technically, during those times, we're competitors. And what I love about this more than anything is that we are now collaborators because of it. And I think that speaks to, artistic prowess. It speaks to heart. And it speaks to, when you collaborate, what great things can happen just as a collective. And I think that's really my favorite part of this evening. From behind the scenes to venue to all the artists, it just really gelled and came together nice. And to all the online persons who took the time to log in, to like, to comment, to subscribe, to follow, definitely you want to be part of the In Anguilla family, which is powered a bit by Titanium, even though Gaff is reticent to say that. And I just think it speaks to the quality of online production, which showcases and really brings to light all your wonderful material and your execution. So I think it was great. Yes.
And I just want to say shout out for everybody who's sitting in the fire. Roxana, I see you, girl. Hope you get better. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And
so why don't you read out some? Natalie was very good at, I can't see that far.
I cannot do a Natty, man.
Exactly. So there's
but I'm gonna try.
Oh, they've scrolled back up. So there's, go ahead, you just grab some names off the screen. You can
Heather Rowe. Natty, who's that?
No, but you don't have to know who it is, just shout them out.
Thank you so much. So having you singing the socks, we were singing the socks out of the song. Janine, hi girl.
But you're shouting out.
That's Sunshine Shack right there. We're there every Sunday. Don't forget to check us out.
Plugs. And that's the point, right? So before we go to the next song, what was there any sort of specific inspiration to the last song choice that you had, musical director?
Listen,
sir?
When this project came came about, and we decided to do 2 songs. So we wanted to showcase 12th Avenue in both lights, in an acoustic setting and a full band setting. I kid you not. As soon as we decided to do this, I knew exactly what full band song had to happen. If those of you who don't know what the song is, it's Through the Fire by Shaka Khan, but we did a Kelly Price version, and of course I threw in my little thingamajiggies. But I mean, and I can't be any more happier the way it was executed.
Great. And so seeing it and seeing the production and it all coming together, because again, for all the artists, this is a real, it's a documentary of an evening, of a performance. And so, it's forever online, forever clickable, forever shareable. And so it's, a great body of work to share with the world on an ongoing basis. So I think that's great as well. We're going to go again with to our last performance, which is Natalie with Tender. But just so that all the artists know as well, we're going to kind of do like a mini rap party after that final performance. So you can give your details, your websites, your Facebook pages. I'll pass the mic around and everyone can sort of, have a go at,
Sounds good.
the sort of the final message that we're leaving with the audience, the final contact details, any last words. So we'll do that right at the end. Any shout outs, any thank yous. So here we go with Natty and the House, Tender. No, no, you should come up. Oh, are we in camera? Good? Gaff? Okay. So, so that wraps up the very first in Anguilla. Oh, hello. In Anguilla showcase.
Where's Andy? I wanted to be at a table with Andy present.
I don't disagree. I agree with you 100%.
And shout out all the artists. I am very proud to be here with you guys. It was amazing.
It was awesome.
So we're wrapping up. So the very first in Anguilla showcase live online with artist interviews, musical feedback, interactions with the live crowd. This is actually a segue to a project that in Anguilla and Titanium are also working on, which is going to be an open mic series that's going to be happening at the bar here. So your idea has, you know, flourished into more ideas. In addition to sex at the bar on Thursdays, you know, we're just being creative all at once. So I'm going to, Natalie, you're holding the mic. And this is the time for your, you know, if you want to shout anyone out, you want to say thank you to anyone, you want to promote your band, your page, yourself, this is you.
Shout out the fans. The last song choice was based on the fans, Tara Maynard, and them people are always begging me to sing these songs. So I did that for them. And for those that just always begging me, Nat, just sing, come out, sing something for us. We want to hear you, want to see you. Where will you be? We will be at Nat's on February 27th. We're doing some acoustic stuff, Saturday Night Lives. It's a Saturday night from like 7 to 9. You can come. There'll be food and drinks. It's in the Valley. Check it out on Facebook and follow me at Natty AXA on Instagram and Facebook, Natty in the House, our Facebook profile as well, and see where we'll be next. And definitely, since the whole COVID thing, I mean, it's just taught me that life is short. So just do what you want to do and follow your dreams, regardless to what. Yeah.
Yeah. Very lovely. Pass the mic on. Got
I share the same sentiments. Tonight was awesome. It was awesome being with you guys. Shout out to everybody who has supported us thus far. And any new fans we've made over the night, thank you so much for joining in. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at 12th Avenue ENT, 12th Avenue Entertainment. And we normally play at Sunshine Shack every Sunday from 2 to 4. Hopefully, you know, with things being slow, but hopefully we get some other stuff on board soon. But follow the pages so that you can find that out.
Good night, everyone. Just want to thank my supporters, my friends, those who have been with me over the years. Been carrying the title of royalty because you know I am. And I enjoy playing music, and I enjoy playing music for everyone. And I hope to see you guys on my page, Royalties264, Facebook and Instagram. So thanks again for all the supporters. Thanks for having me, and it was a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And on behalf of Andy, since he's not here, his page is, I think, a personal page on Facebook. But Andy Goddard, look out for him. He performs with Spraka or Daniel or sometimes Mystic Vibes. So you can look out for him on Instagram or Facebook as well. All right, so
Natalie needs the mic.
Shout out Queen Bee. I have to shout out Queen Bee. She's been rocking with me since day one. So shout out Queen Bee, Gaff, Mirabelle, everybody that's here. Shout out my husband. And Dequan is here as well. The rest of the band, they wanted to be here, but they couldn't make it. So shout out the rest of Natty on the house. And Anguilla, big up yourself.
Oh, Patrick. Oh, the band. I have to mention the band.
He nodded his head. He said
the
no.
band
he
played
wanted
for
nothing.
12th Avenue for Royalties and Andy. So I have to big up. Patrick is here. Big up to the bassy right here. Everybody knows Jaden Fleming on drums. And the backing vocals, as I mentioned earlier, Roxana Brooks and Roxanne Carter. So big up to them one time. And of course, our marketing team, you know who you are. Big up to you guys as well.
So that about wraps up. Where's my camera's gone? It was here, now you're there. Where am I? Raise a hand. Oh, so it's just all about angles, you know. So you gotta walk with me, you know. So we're wrapping up now the first ever in Anguilla. Oh no, wait, we're not wrapping it up. We've got something. Go.
Right. So my official, what do you call this? A vote of thanks.
I thought that's what we just do.
That was the artist and stuff.
Oh yes. Okay.
Right.
Go. Vote of thanks for the N, and then I gonna do my N. Two N's.
Two N's. Right. All right. So Samantha Kentish came to us with this wonderful idea, and we took it, and as ESP Productions, E Symphony Productions, we took it and we went to Gaff and we said, Gaff, we need this done. And Gaff, his lovely self, made it happen, brought Miss Mirabelle West on board with I Was, which was just brought it all together. So I just want to say,
you guys didn't leave me much of a choice, I have to say that.
I know.
Yeah,
I did see what happened there. Yeah, she was caught in the corner. I saw it. He got her good. And I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much for hosting tonight. I'm sure everybody appreciated the wonderful job her and the co-hosted. So thank you for Titanium Audio Visual in Anguilla for bringing it live, for having us at this wonderful establishment. I was at the bar. And for hosting, thank you so much to the artists that joined on board, Nelly and the house. Well, right now it's just an apartment, but the house is somewhere. A villa. Nancy and the villa. 12th Avenue, you guys, wherever you are on this island right now, thank you so much for the part you played. Trevor for pulling through, and Andy, where you are right now at Sharky's doing your thing. Thank you for being a part of this. Guys, thank you for coming out tonight. It was awesome. The floor is yours.
So this is the N of the N. No.
She's an awesome co-host, man.
So, thanks for having my back. I appreciate it. So yes, thank you to the viewing audience, everyone who came together to collaborate and make this happen. As I mentioned briefly, this is going to be the beginning of a series of open mic events that In Anguilla and Titanium are going to produce here at the bar. It will maybe ESP2. They will be setting up full production, full cameras for open mic settings. So if you, there'll be a full band setting as well for artists who want to come and showcase their talent, be recorded, and then it'll be put together into a once-a-month online concert to be broadcasted locally, regionally, and the world. It's what we can do to support local talent and keep artists and bands working during these very difficult times. And the idea is to collaborate, work together in art, in music, in culture, and just show that we can grow through very difficult times if we all do it together. Until the next time, stay in love. In Anguilla, I was at the bar, and all the artists, take care.